Living in hope is living in some idea that through a man-made time something will change to reveal some sort of safety and endless peace. But still, here, being as that whatever I am. So the idea that hope will bring you to this safety and endless peace is the idea that this safety and endless peace and this beingness is not here right now. Before this hopeful mind arose, there is, was, and forever will be only safety and endless peace we call beingness or consciousness. You see, the mind tries its damnedest to get itself to stop thinking outside the box of endless peace. So the peace is that what experiences itself. But thinking, it has to go somewhere in time, experience somewhere in time. Something better, whatever. Something more, something real. It matters not. It's looking for something that it already is. At night, mind intentionally shuts itself down to leave the still living body to realize it is not dead, but simply experiencing life as genuine, endless peace. But we, through words, and through a mind of conditioned, learned stuff, can interpret things differently. At night, mind intentionally shuts itself down to leave the still living body. What does that mean? Still meaning non-moving, or still meaning remaining. To leave the still living body to realize it is not dead, but simply experiencing life as endless, genuine peace. Unfortunately, the I mind wakes itself up and says, to hell with this. I don't want this genuine, endless peace if this is what it is. I want more than this peace. I want to die in action. The I mind is the mind of hope, the mind of belief, the mind of fear. It is a mind of time, and it relies on any state that has an opposite. The ego lives in this world of sleep, which is everywhere. Everywhere else other than here, now, in peace. As infinite beyond form and space. Meaning the I mind, the ego, it lives in this world of sleep, but it's not the sleep of peace. It is the sleep of dysfunction, where you toss and turn. You can't find that comfort, that wonderful position, that pure state, because you're always tossing and turning. Tossing and turning is looking everywhere, looking for hope, looking for belief, looking in time, looking for future, looking for past, looking for ideas, looking for concepts, looking for ways, looking for methods, looking for practices, looking for ways to find peace. The ego cannot face up to a sleepful death, even although it knows death is just a transition within life. Ego itself knows that death is another state made up, another idea, another concept, another way to try and experience itself as something other than peace. I want to die as flesh and bones. Ego wants to die in action, you see, because it fears dying in stillness. Because to die in stillness means seeing death in the very eyes. Dying in action is because if I is in action, I won't have to put my attention on death coming towards me, because I can do stuff and I hope it bypasses me. And if it doesn't, I won't know. Therefore, I won't have to face up to it. It'll just happen, and I'll just close my eyes and hope for the best that I make some transition to heaven or whatever it is that I believes in. How sad for the ego, that time-based entity of hoping and fearing and believing and trying to create and improve something that is already immaculate. You see, when time is seen as a hoax, which it is, it's a man-made idea that we can understand life through this time sequence of measuring. But when it's actually seen as a hoax, one overcomes fear. Why fear? What else to fear other than time? Because in time, everything changes, and I won't like this, I won't maybe like that change. So therefore, I don't want time to be bad time, I want time to be good time. So I want to spend this life in good times. So I don't want to sleep. I want to get up and create action and do stuff so that I don't have to face up to this timelessness that one is. When this time is seen as a hoax, that one overcomes this fear and hope and beliefs and truly lives as reality. Reality is that what is before mind. Reality is that what is before hope and belief. Reality is you yourself truly as you are in deep sleep. But you don't have to be lying in your bed with your eyes shut. You can experience it awake, truly awake. Living as reality is to know beyond the mind of I. If I can remove itself from fear, it will instantly reveal itself as peace. In this moment, truth is seen as another incredible way, without mind, of living neither in action nor out of action. But the knower of whether it is in action or non-action has disappeared. It just is taking place as it is. And the knower of this truth, unfortunately, cannot reveal to another through an I mind that this truth that it understands what it is never, ever again relies on hope, belief, fear, space, nor time again. This one simply accepts undeniably this undying faith that it has realized it is. Faith being peace through acceptance of that what it is. It realizes, it sees itself as this undying faith with a simple message that whatever I is, or one is, or that whatever one understands itself to be, is a miracle, an absolute incredible miracle, beyond whatever mind throws at it, especially death, especially states of man-made assumptions that consume the mind into that fear of dying too soon. The moment it dies, the moment I mind dies, soon disappears. All measurements disappear, and everything is realized as one moment. Infinite, stretching, limitless me, whatever one is.